Okay, we're now back here on H2K TV, live with the match between Taglezz, it's of course, versus eSuba. And I'm your host, Lenny Boy, here tonight on the H2K TV, together with Dave once again. I hate my throat.
Hello.
Hello! How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you very much. It's nice to be back once again.
Indeed. And as I said before, we're watching the match between Taglezz and eSuba. We are playing eSports for All. It is actually one of their servers because it's the eSports for All Cup server by fhost.de. So we'll see whether or not it will be Taglezz or eSuba that will run with this win. Taglezz won the bash round, have chosen the Axis side here on Sainte-Mère-Église in France. That was a very poor French accent, but hey, I'm Danish. And we now start here with the first round. And I should do a brief overview over the roster. We have Ian, Ted, Kral, Skrr, and Voodoo on the Taglezz side. And we have Plague, Truck, Trume, Hetic, and Locker on the eSuba side. So that's a lineup. Skrr tries himself with the tech nade, but doesn't really get any kills off it. They are playing very defensive at the moment. Not really any frags going down. We're still having a 5-on-5 situation. Trunk gets first frag. And after that, set on Hetic, Trume on Voodoo, and Locker on Zven, following by Kral on Trunk. 3-on-2 now here for the eSuba team. Trume goes for the plant. And gets it. Locker takes out Taxes, Z, and Plague ends the round by bashing Kral. So the first round goes to eSuba.
That was a nice strong attack on there by eSuba, just waiting for their positions to peak and then just taking them out in nice, easily fashion. Let's just see which way they're going to be going this time. It looks like it's going to be into the graveyard and pushing round to A again. It's just definitely slow pace they got, eSuba, not rushing at all. Oh, team kill by eSuba there, and Plague on Hectic, not a bad start. Tune takes a shotgun on Voodoo into hardware. And there's two into Orphanage at the moment now. Peek on. Oh, Zeke takes down Tune in Orphanage. With Plague actually just tagged that nade. 2-on-3 situation now. Zeke just waiting there on the other side of the nade. Gets an over top of his head, just gets tagged. And Plague comes right with the Grand and plants now on A. Cool. Coming down with a nice shot by Looker there coming round from Swamp. That's another good round for eSuba.
So, yeah, as in the last match, you will need 13 rounds to win the match. Because we are playing MR12 and we'll be going halftime after 12 rounds. So it will be exciting how Taglezz will do on their side, which is, of course, the German side, or Axis. They choose that side, so we'll see how they'll perform. It's not going that good after losing the first 2 rounds, but we'll see here in the third if they'll get that. We have Swan over by the B side. Skrr takes out Locker, and Voodoo Hectic takes them out. So we still have Swan over here at the B side. Voodoo by A. Trunk takes out Skrr. 3-on-3. where Troom takes out Voodoo. And remember to give us any comments and feedback in the h2k.tv channel. Just PM Alien. Crawl takes out the player. Let's see. Ooh, Trunk takes out Taglezz Z. 2-on-2 situation. Where we have Troom, Trunk versus Crawl and Swan. Swan gets a spot. But will he get the frag? No, he won't, because Crawl takes out Troom. Trunks gets another spot. He gets the frag. 1-on-1 situation between Trunk and Swan. Swan with the scoped car 98k at hand versus Trunks. What was it? It was, of course, a Garant. And he gets him in a headshot, ending Swan's life, winning the round for eSuba, giving us a score of 3-0.
Truck actually got 4 people on that round. That's a nice round for their truck, and finishing him off for the round. Just getting their defensive positions right. With eSuba hanging back, waiting to pounce. With Hectic taking skit on the first flag. Hectic is pushing round to B this time. With Voodoo waiting there to peek him off when he goes past the door. And Tune gets attack nade. And Voodoo gets on Hectic. And Zwan gets on Looker with the other scope. And Zwan gets another one on into her orphanage with Tune. Now with Plague. Bomb spawn takes down Voodoo. 2-on-2 situation. Truck gets a fake on plant onto B. Cord is the last man now, actually in their spawn. With the B bomb planted, and Plague just comes round and peeks him out and takes the round. 4-0. Flying start, isn't it?
Indeed, and I have to admit I'm not being very concentrated on the match because I have got something in my eye. Very annoying. But, well, I'll just continue on one eye here in this round. The guy without depth of field, but doesn't matter in a game like this. No real opening frags done by the attack nades. Moves silently, trying to go over towards the A side. Crawl is hiding. Voodoo saying, "Hey!" Skurr gets the first frag on Trunk with his shotgun. And Crawl the second on Plague, giving them a 3-on-5 situation for the super team. Hectic is trying to get some jump shots, but can't really do it. Who gets the tag? A second. And another one with a pistol. But it won't just succeed. Skurr takes out Locker, his second frag. Crawl, Trume. 5-on-1 situation. This looks pretty bad for eSuba, and it ends there by a frag from Crawl, taking out Hectic. Ending the round with the team ace, giving us a score of 1-4 for Taglezz. And I'll try to fix my eye.
Hope you can see and know what's going on next round. You see we're just waiting back once again, but with Tune pushing down to orphanage with a shotgun. Just peeking round, and he's also got in company of Hectic. Voodoo's just outside the orphanage waiting on the A-bomb. There's one just looking at the church area from B-bomb. We Plague actually into church, trying to see if he can see anyone, looking into White House with his teammate in there. Zek is actually just camping in their spawn, just looking through the smoke. just pushing through onto bomb. Tune actually gets the plant down onto A through the smoke, then takes down Call that's peeking around the corner. The Scare coming around the back, he's seen one, takes it out with a headshot with Look and Play just coming round. Zeke just the last man, but Looker gets him when peeking. That's another quick round. Slow starts but eSuba, but when they get into it the team goes forcing in and gets the rounds.
And we'll now see if I have fixed my eye. I'm not blind yet. Thankfully. That would be kinda sucky being a gamer and blind. But in any case, back to the match. Remember, you can give any suggestions on the h2k.tv channel. We'll be happy for any feedback you'll give us. If I'm just a fucktard and you want us to say that, just give it there, and I'll know. But Troom gets the first frag grenade on Z. 5-on-4 now for the eSuba team. Ooh, looks like Troom got a spot. Headtech kills Swan. 5-on-3. Ooh, beautiful trench gun shot there on Voodoo from Trume. And Locker takes that crawl, and Hectic gets killed by Screw, and Plague ends the round. 6-1 is the score.
This is just domination by eSuba at the moment, 6-1. It is like they're in a different class to Taglezz at the moment. Smoke is deployed in front of church. Plague just waiting to see if anybody peeks around in orphanage while his teammate goes through. Tune pushes into church with the shotgun in hand. Crawl is waiting in the bottom spawn with one just outside orphanage with the shotgun. Voodoo takes out the truck. That's the first kill of the round. Serene taking the other scope down. Voodoo gets Plague as well in church. Which him getting skirting. And Crawl gets on the A-bomb and takes down Tomb into orphanage. Hectic's just in orphanage now, trying to peek. The last man standing for eSuba against 4 of Taglezz. Pushes back around to church now, trying to change routes, confuse the Taglezz players. Voodoo in spawn top. Sniper's watching church. Zeke is also watching church, and Crawl is actually lying on the A-bomb. Hectic's working around to B now, checking every corner as he goes past. Saw one top spawn. Seen one on the corner, takes a nice shot on Crawl. Also seen the scope. Also hears that there's one coming around behind him, but he gets killed by Zik sneaking around the corner. Six 2 the score.
And the 9th round starts. So we'll see now if the eSuba team will continue their domination. Quite a big win streak they've had now. Ooh, a Plague starts out with a nice one shot on the Skur. 5-on-4 from start. Hectic takes a second frag on Swan. Let's see. Voodoo gets a frag on Locker. 3-on-4 for the Taglezz. And Plague takes out Crawl. 4-on-2 now, and now 4-on-1, while we have Voodoo alone against the 4 eSuba players. I reckon he'll die soon. He got the he got a kill on Plague before that, but let's see how he'll perform against the last remaining players, where he got fragged by Hectic, winning the round to eSuba, giving them the score of 7-2.
eSuba are definitely going to have a nice advantage going into defence. And as it is only MR12, this is very important to get the rounds early on, as it's first to 13. eSuba's pushing through Graveyard once again. Team's actually into Churchyard now with a shotgun, but pushes back around with Orphanage with his teammates. Looker gets down the other scope. Voodoo is peeking on the middle road. He sees one but he misses. Gets two into Orphanage. Plague goes back round to Church. Voodoo gets one into Church. That's Plague. 4-1-3 situation for Taglezz. Crawl actually coming round to B side this time, usually onto A, but he's seen one. Throws a nade up straight up in the air and falls back to B bomb. Shotgun scare, he's actually in Orphanage waiting for them to come around the corner. With Hectic in Church and Voodoo just coming down the bottom of spawn. Looker's just peeking for going round to B now with the scope in hand. Seen one on the corner. And he gets him nicely shot on Voodoo. He's also got back in a truck to go on to B now. But Crawl is there to on to B to cover him, but Looker gets him down with a nice headshot. Zeke is the last man stand. No, he isn't actually, he's got a shotgun with him. He actually goes in bottom spawn. And Looker actually gets the bomb down onto B. And he also gets down Zeke. Now the shotgun is actually trying to peek around through homos, coming around the back of them. They are predicting this now because they're taking his time. Sees them, takes shots. The Hectic's there to just peek him off. And that's another round. 8-2 the score now for eSuba.
Going pretty darn well for the eSuba team at the moment. And as I said a couple of times before, please go into the h2k.tv channel and PM Alien and just write what you think about the stream and give us the feedback you can give. We live on your feedback.
Also, I'd like to point out just then, he actually got an ace, Looker, didn't he? He got an ace, 5-man. I've got to congratulate him.
Cool. And of course, remember, I'm not a CoD2 player, which gives me the reason not being able to know the spots and such in the game. But I'm doing as good as I can. Hectic gets a frag on Swan. And that's why I'm so much event-based on my commentaries versus tactical-based. But Voodoo gets a frag on Plague. Trunk replies, and Hectic gets a frag on Set. Skur on Truman, 1 on 2 for Taglezz. Goes over and passes the A side while a bomb gets planted. He's spotted. Tries to hide in the house. Maybe he will go for a trench kill. Ooh, gets one on Hectic. Picks up the, what's it called? Thompson, of course. Against this, the MP44 in the hands of Trunk. And he couldn't. Trunk kills him with the MP44, ending the round and winning it for eSuba. Now having 9-2 versus Taglezz.
Okay, we're going into the last round of the half, with eSuba have a great advantage for their defensive work. Their attacking work, but their defensive work to come.
Yep. And remember, of course, you're still watching the eSports for All Cup, featuring eSuba and Taglezz in this match. And here, back to you, Dave.
Okay, we got Hectic now pushing through Orphanage. We crawl. And Hectic takes down the scope. Hectic now pushing onto A bomb. Seen one at the back of spawn building. And then Voodoo comes back around from B to come and help. But Headley gets on Zeke. My bad, they've actually swapped scopes now. Crawler's actually taking the scope, but he gets taken down by Hectic. With Hectic takes down Voodoo also. And Hectic gets a nice ace in and gets all 5 with a nice push for the orphanage for the last round of the half. 10-2.
Yeah, and the eSuba team will only need 3 more rounds to win the match. And of course, the Taglezz will need 11 more rounds, not 13 as I almost said, but they will need 11 rounds. And remember, you're still watching the eSports for All Cup, and we're at H2K TV in a little beta version, doing the coverage for you. And please give us any feedback you might have in the H2K.TV channel. It will be very much appreciated. And we're now waiting on Set from Taglezz to join up. And Voodoo is whining about the map.
They don't really like this map, I think.
No. But eSuba have done pretty darn well. So we'll see if eSuba will continue the mayhem wreckage on the Taglezz team, because now we are starting in the second half of the match between Taglezz and eSuba. I don't know where the Hall 3000 comes from in the name. Do you know that, Dave?
I think it's their sponsor.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the company indeed. But in any case,
But they've always had it.
yeah. But in any case, we are now live here with the second half in the match between Taglezz and eSuba. 5-on-5 situation still. No frag kills have been made. Set going through the church. And Troom gets a kill on frag. And Set 1 on Troom. 4-on-3 now for the Taglezz. A Logger on Voodoo. 3-on-3 situation now for the eSuba team. And both, actually. The bomb gets planted. Plague and Hectic gets a frag on Swan and Set, leaving Crawl all by himself against Hectic, Locker and Plague. How will he do? He's dead. Plague kills him with an MP44, and they can easily defuse the bomb, winning their 11th round. If I could talk properly. If we could get some pronunciation water, I would like it, please. But 14th round starts now, and let's see how eSuba will do. If they will continue the little mayhem, the little kill streak and win streak, and get a win. Ooh, nice sniper shot here in the start from Swan at Logger. And back to you, Dave.
The Taglezz has actually just pushed right through to church and orphanage here. None of them are actually spread out here. There's just 2 of them going into church and 2 of them going into orphanage. There's smoke deployed right onto A-bomb now. With Head to take a Voodoo, and a nice nade Tune takes on Skir into orphanage. Doom coming through, it crawls there to take him out in orphanage. Zet comes back around into orphanage to help crawl out with a smoke early on to A-bomb. Nice headshot onto Plague into the spawn hut there. Hectic now coming back around, been nice nade onto A. 2-on-2 situation now. Hectic and Trunk, we see Swan and Zek. Swan being the scope. Hectic's onto A-bomb. Zeke's top of their spawn building. Swan just outside white build. Truck's lying down just outside B bomb. Swan's just hit. Got tagged by Truck there, peeking around the corner by the gap. And Zet trying to peek onto Hectic. Heady takes down the scope. Zeke just faking onto A. 2-on-1 situation now. Taglezz really needed that match. And that's a round over 12-2. And one of them's already said good game and left the game.
Well, that's kinda not really proper. What would you call it?
Sportsmanship.
Yeah. But then in the case he's acknowledged they are losing, Lauke gets the first frag and the second frag on Swan and Set. Leaving, Lauke himself gets taken out and Plague takes out Voodoo 4-on-1. We have Crawl remaining here in the last round. And gets taken out by Troom in a really nice bash. So, eSuba won the match 13-2. So pretty well played by eSuba, and apparently Hall 3000 is a technology company, but not big enough to have an English site. They are Czechish or something like that. So we'll be right back with some more Call of Duty 2 action when we come back with the next match. So stay tuned.